What's up guys, welcome back to another Gwent video. Today we're going to be focusing on a Nilfgaard Swarm deck running the brand new Germain. Actually no, that's incorrect. The newly buffed Germain, right? Now before I start, I'd like to quickly mention why there's been a lack of videos over the past 3 days. And that's simply because I got my first vaccination shot. So I was feeling a bit under the weather because of it. Nothing severe, just some mild body pains. But now I'm feeling much better, so yeah. And also E3 week, right? So I just wanted to get some time to watch the game reveals and stuff. Xbox was probably the best show. Everything else was pretty underwhelming. But there's definitely some good games I'm really excited to play for my Let's Plays on this channel. So once they're out, definitely stick around for them if you're interested. But with that out of the way, let's get into this deck. So Germain received two buffs. The first one is a major buff and the second one is a minor buff. The first one is that he's no longer restricted to the melee row for his deploy effect. And that's really big. This means that you can now play him on the ranged row and avoid cards like Germain getting insane value. And if you're clogged in the melee row, you can just play in the range row. It's a really huge buff. It doesn't seem like a lot, but this guy takes 5 spaces immediately. That's a lot of swarm already gone from your side, so it's a great buff, great buff. The second minor buff is the order effect. He now can spawn a cow, which has a cooldown of 3. This is alright. You know, if he survives, it's an additional cow you can get, which is extra value for your Bone Talisman, right? It's a nice one. It's a nice quality of life buff, honestly. Aside from that, we're running Crystal Skull to protect our engines, which we're running Alpha Pikeman. Potentially remove these for the Ardfane Crossbowmen if you find them to be more consistent. I prefer the Alpha Pikeman myself. Oneramancy for thinning, it's a fantastic card. Usurper, fantastic. Ramon, fantastic. Theon, Defender. Then also Afan, obviously. Vrykef. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention running Imperial Formation in case that wasn't obvious. It's a soldier deck, right? The big difference here is that we're also running Blightmaker Mage Assassin combo. This combo is busted. It's 11-point tempo that gives you thinning. And also for a Swarm deck, it gives you 3 bodies. Because you get the Guardian as well, because you're moving a mage to the top. So it's a really strong addition to a Swarm deck. 3 bodies instantaneously and a lot of tempo and thinning. Fantastic card. Some considerations. You're going to see me play 3 games with this deck, and you're going to see that this deck suffers from a lack of control. So, my considerations, if you want to try to make this deck a little bit better, is trying to fit in Peter Sar Gwynlev, so Peter. And the way to fit Peter, honestly, would be to maybe remove Artorias. And the other one is to remove Fion Var Gernel. Honestly, having the defender doesn't really do much for you. You're not really trying to protect anything as much. I don't think Fion makes too much sense. The reason I'm running Fion is just to see if I can protect Germain from being controlled, right? But you could honestly remove Fion. So yeah, this is what I recommend as an alternative. Remove Fion, remove Artorias, you put in Heatwave, and you put in Peter. And you still have a provision left, so you could bump something up, maybe like a maybe you could bump up a what exactly? What is that 7 you could add in here? Fringilla? Nah, Fringilla sucks. Fringilla does suck, unfortunately. You could put in a... Why are these not soldiers, by the way? That's so annoying. Honestly, I have no idea what you could put in. I am confused. Anything at 11 that's better than Heatwave? Potentially Damien. Damien might be a good shouter here, actually. Triss. Yes, that's actually a good one. You could remove Karathi and put in Triss. That's not Triss. And because in this deck we only want 1 special, that means the chances of you seeing a 3rd Bone Talisman is pretty high. Also, this is a glitch, guys. Our Bone Talismans have become Vrykef and Afan. But yeah, we're running 2 Bone Talismans. So yeah, Triss for a 3rd Bone Talisman is a very good shout, actually, here. She's not control, yes, but maybe you just overwhelm your opponent with points, right? So yeah, that's a consideration for this deck. I'm personally running the version you see right now. The reason I'm running Artorias is because the chances of seeing another Alpha Pikeman for the Bonded effect, or another Dylan Soldier for more Swarm for Ream Day, or another Slave Infantry on the cow is really nice. And then, yeah, Defender in that case. If you don't want to run Defender for this version of the deck I'm playing, you could run Kahir as well. But obviously without Defender, he kind of sucks. Wilgefortz is actually pretty good for removal. Or you could run Anna Henrietta as a potential second leader usage, which also seems nice. Third instance, you could also run a Yennefer's Invocation. So there's definitely a lot of different ways to play around this deck. The deck version you're going to see me play is, of course, this one right here. So this is the deck list. And yeah, nothing much else to say about this deck. I hope you guys do enjoy the 3 games, and yeah, let's just jump right into them. Alright, game number 1. Nilfgaard Impugh. Oh, I've been playing so much Nilfgaard lately. I mean, to be fair, I am playing NG, but I'm playing Formation, come on. Okay, so it's Clog, most likely, or it's Mill. I'm expecting Clog, so... That's a mulligan. We do have the Reamday Rykev combo round 1, which is very good for us. We need Defender round 1. Defender round 1 could be useful against the Clog. I think that we keep this, right? Actually, I think I just remove this, honestly. Like, if you mix copies of these cards, I don't mind. That's not good, though. That is not good. We didn't draw any of our Blight Makers, which is really unfortunate. We play on the back row because these are melee locked. So we'll commit the Reamday Rykev combo around 1. Should be some good points. And once he starts playing on the melee row, we'll slap the first Alba Pikeman. So one thing I've noticed about imposter players, imprisonment players, not imposter, is that they tend to use the leader charges quite like liberally. So we're not necessarily susceptible to locks. Use the second one. I don't. Do I want to lock that? Maybe I do want to lock that. Just play Reamed actually. Rykev, Rykev. Getting my V's confused. They're 2 different V's. So he's probably gonna play Kuna on this. Yeah, there it is. So he's like, there's the Blight Maker. Wow, this is big.
I am dead, quite literally.
So Reamday is playing for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 points. Emissary, okay.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Alright, so we need play. I think we have this with this.
Yes.
This is 16. 16 puts me. Yeah, it's enough.
Stand your ground.
Alright, so he isn't clogged at all. Which is actually pretty good for me. We're just going for the long round now. This is Ball then, right? So Ramon's nice. There's the Germain. There's the leader of this entire army. Okay, Neuromancy is pretty good. I'm trying to draw a Usurper. Okay, Bone Talisman, alright. That's one, yeah, so there's one Aristocrat. He's played only one so far. And he's playing Gorthor, okay. Oh, come on. I hope he sees 3 phenomenal goals and he sees Emperor, Mage Assassin, and come on. Alright, he gives me a lock, he takes Mafan. Are you serious?
You shall know. the Emperor's fury! Futile. Resistance.
I hate that. I hate that card. I do not like the design. I think it is one of the worst cards in the game, just design-wise. Oh. Alright, we don't need the log. We have 2 bone talismans. There is one of our blight makers. Alright, so we don't have a single slave entry, but if I take the mulligan, I risk drawing into these, which really sucks. So I think I have to keep this hand. Oniromancy gives us our usurper though, so alright. I guess we keep this hand. Pretty annoying actually. I'm not... I mean, I can get another blight with Artorias Vigo though. That is true. So... places usurper. Okay.
Prepare to suffer and die.
Play Blightmaker. We're on the...
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
So unfortunately, our leader charge is just yeah, it's not the best value here. Gantarella and yeah, he's quadruple Joachim. He's gonna have a lot of points. I can actually be defender now here.
A fine gentleman.
Kill Gantarella.
Behold, new gods, iron might.
So Ramon is going to play as a lock. It's probably inward if I have to assume. He plays ball or he plays inward right now. Or he plays cupbearer, right? They also run cupbearer. There it is. Yep, there it is.
Aroma, I'm dizzy with the lights.
I think I play this back row. The reason is because I don't want to clog myself, and I do have like two cards to play that are locked to the melee. I think I'm gonna clog myself. Not looking great, honestly.
We'll defend our homes, no matter what.
There's the ball.
A superb specimen. True.
And he locks it though.
Then not today. Visima tomorrow.
Alright. This is the reason why I wanted to play unranked actually. Just because I've been facing so much imprisonment on ladder. It's quite frustrating actually. It's not fun. Alright, that's my back row clog. I'm gonna clog myself honestly.
No mercy.
Yeah, he's gonna... Oh my god.
Your name, young man. The man should be cursed into an urchin.
Your humble
This is such a frustrating match. Like, this is taking 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm out of space. My usurper is dead. So dead.
Enough. Let us finish this.
Alright, poison's one thing.
Just like the nightshade.
I play this, I'm rogue out. I play this, I don't even get the value from the mid assassin. Wow. Just slap our leader on, I guess. Slap it on you, slap it on you, slap it on you. Let's not put this on top just because maybe, I don't know, he steals it. Yeah, I don't know, he does some meta nonsense. Alright, gets the poison.
Drinking can be
to your health.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Oh, sure, why not? So Usurper is 6, this is 4. Usurper is actually negative. It's just 0 points. Usurper is not good actually. So is there anything better than a 4? This is actually better, right? So I play the Slave Infantry actually, yep. Vincent van Moorleham.
Gentlemen have their vices. Feeling a bit peckish.
Okay. Usurper's just bad here, so. If he kills one more thing on the melee row, that would be great. Yeah, and going up against Nilfgaard with a Swarm deck, he's just losing. They just clog you so hard. There's Leo on the back row, okay.
I'll do as you ask. This time.
Oh well.
Decent. That is what you folk lack.
So our last place 18 points, which is...
Better off giving up now.
Oh my god, we won! What? What was his last card? Was it a spy? What? I think it was a spy. Like, I think it was an informant or something. I just clogged him. Woo! Alright, let's find another game. I'm still reeling from the first game. I'm pretty sure his last card was an informant, or it was the spy that boosts by 7, right? Alright, we're going to Symbiosis. Symbiosis is actually pretty threatening. We're going second though, so we mulligan this. Again, no Blightmaker. That's really annoying. We only have one of these, which is a little unfortunate. So going long run against Symbiosis is an automatic loss, right? It's just an automatic loss. I think I need sort of like a mid-round, like a mid-ish round. Short round also we lose because of a gourd, but a mid-round could help. I just think we just don't have the points for this. Like, they have some really strong engine value, right? That's why. I'm expecting Hamadryades round 1. Still thinking about the last game though, like, suck it. Imprisonment players, suck it. You know what? My 4-point Empress Brigade won us the game right there. My man.
The only good one is a dead
Alright, so we don't have the other Dalian foot soldier. A little unfortunate because we do have Ream Day in hand. This plays into Rebuke, so not. This plays in the Circle of Life. Bit of an awkward hand actually. Like, they just play into his. I think I just play this. Screw it. They have a maximum of 3 rebukes, 2 naturally played, and of course 1 from Forest Protectors, so if I can get them out as early as possible, that's better for me. I wonder if they're running Francesca. I also don't know how to control their Whisperers. I don't have any damage for them. Because they're veiled, right? I can lock the Sorceresses of Dalbatana. Man, Symbiosis is really good. I actually want to play Symbiosis. I think it just seems like the strongest way to play Scoia'tael right now. The new cards are just so good for them, right? Like, I did try the Speletal Control version. That felt okay. It wasn't very consistent. Honestly, you can make a lot. Oh, circle, okay. Honestly, you could make the case to remove Vanadane from my deck very easily and put something else, but you know, that's for that. I talked about that in that video anyway. Okay, so he plays his first. They play their first circle. I'm just gonna thin now. You're supposed to click the coin over here, man. I'll play in the back row. Kill the tree, kill the tree, kill the tree. Damn it. Not drawing this is really annoying. The thinning is very useful. Though, yes, you could say it's good for the swarm later on. 3 bodies on the board instantly for your Bone Talisman. True, but, you know, against Symbiosis, I really want to win round 1, right? So those cards really help. I might Onero into them, but honestly, that is not something I want to do. I might Onero into Ramon, Ramon for the Battalion, actually. That could be a good play. Tempering, okay. They're playing pretty slowly. I think I want to... Actually, I think I'm going to do that. Gonna do this. I'm not saving this because if I play leader, it just plays in a circle again, and I don't want to commit more than 2 charges in round 1. 1 charge in round 1, so there's no point. If it dies, it dies. He's like over. He's wasting a lot of points, and that's absolutely fine with me. So I'm not gonna be bothered too much about it. We're 10 points ahead right now. He's getting carryover though. I'm assuming this buff at least 1 Sorceress of Dalbathana, so I'm going to have to lock that to prevent any future rebuke value from it. Ooh, that looks a little off. You guys see that? There's that sharp line in the VFX there. Okay, there's that first Hammer Dryad.
I was born, and I shall die with it.
I think he's using his stratagem here. Damn it! I shouldn't have hovered my card. He knew I was excited. Alright, that's fine. We're still ahead. He's effectively at 22 right now. Like, the fact that this isn't dead is actually so useful for me. Reamed is playing for a solid 12 points. That's pretty good. He might rebuke this, actually. That's out of 5, right? Or does he Circle of Life this one here? One thing I really like about this passive ability is if it actually worked as a deploy. So what I mean is the armor should be applied on deploy, not after all the effects have been finished. Sorceress of Dalbathana.
I could drown you in a single drop.
Do I want to lock that? Oh, use it. I don't think I want to lock that. I think I want to play this out as much. Yeah, but I was saying, when you play a unit, let's say you're playing against Skellige and they have the on-crate longship, the ping of the longship goes first and then the armor is applied. I wish the armor applied first and then the ping went through. It would make the leader a lot better, the passive feel a lot better. Okay. If I use leader charge on my head, then am I? He goes to 40. I go to 40. Use 2 leader charges here. Might have been a mistake, might have been an overcommitment, but I think he finally killed this with the Gwent Canal, right? Yeah, there you go. There we go. There's the first rebuke. Rebuke number 1 has been used. Just playing as 7 points. Doesn't put us in the lead though. I might just use leader charge. and get Afana round 1. This isn't great here. This isn't great. Let's do it. Screw it.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
I mean, we've committed quite a bit. Obviously, our full leader, Ramon, as well. So we have overcommitted. Now we're hoping to trade up. We're hoping to trade some of their cards as well, like Gezrus, hopefully. Ethne, Gezrus, Forest Protector. I don't know if they're playing the Whisperers. I don't know if they didn't draw into them. I assume that's what they didn't, right? Okay, bonus design. Is this FOV? Or is this Forest Protector? It is FOV, okay. So she got one hand buff.
Destiny won't let us talk to
Shaping
strangers.
Nature, okay. For 8 points, I assume. And with 3 Symbiosis units on the board, that's a lot. This is 8 points.
Let their blood break their bones and spirit! I trust you have sharpened.
It's a tie. So we just play with lock then. We can play the Slave Infantry as well. It's just a 5-point play on Reemday or Ramon. Alright, we committed quite a bit. This is why, man. Drawing Blightmakers round 1 is so useful. Just so much tempo. Alright. So that's the Undermancy, which guarantees our. Oh, that's Germain. Never mind. There's a Blightmaker. Do I play? Do I play? I don't think so, honestly. If I had, maybe Usurper, I might have dropped on the board, because I do want to play this, so it's actually quite a few points. So he has Shaping Nature in hand, we know this. Shaping Nature, I assume it's all proper goals there. Maybe he has something awkward to play. Kiaran, okay.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Fortunately, Germain's just gonna die to Rebuke. But at least we can play him on the range row now, which means that his Gezrus is not getting super high value. I mean, we're still probably losing this because it's a long round with Gezrus, so. Ooh. Rygav's is really good, that's really good. Oh, come on. Alright. I can't risk the mulligan. I can't. I just can't risk it. If I draw these, it's just game losing. I really wanted the Bone Talisman or Usurper. Yeah, I think we lost this. I think I just overcommitted round 1. But I didn't know any other way to win. It's Symbiosis, right? They just have so much ancient value. And we don't really have control. We have 2 locks. I've used both the locks. Oops, I smacked my mic by accident. Apologies for that. But yeah, like, I think this is just a loss. This is just looks like a loss. In fact, honestly, you could probably make the case to cut out... maybe try to put in Peter Sarguinliv in this deck as like a reset or a Heatwave. Heatwave is more difficult, obviously, because of the provisions. Sorceress of Dolbafana.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
Time burn!
Maybe Oniromancy could be cut for Heatwave, but the consistency goes down quite a bit from that. Yeah, it's a little iffy. Very iffy. So now we'll play the Slave Infantry next. Start making copies. And I want to set up my rank as quick as possible, right? Call of the Forest into Etne. Must save the trees. Yeah, we were just getting blown out.
Defeat them with hunger.
If it hits this, so this.
Them with dust.
Yeah, it's not a bad ping actually. It's not a bad ping. I play in the melee row because I know I will over swarm, so I have to be careful. Shaping nature there, yeah. Knowing my opponent, because their luck is always better, this is a rebuke. What did I say, boys? Alright, let's just play. Make sure they're adjacent to each other, otherwise your Reichhef is very bad. If he has Forest Protector, if they have Forest Protector, they just kill my Slave Infantry, which is really bad for me. Yeah, we lost this. This is a... I mean, it's a good thing, right? You at least see the weaknesses of this deck. Oof, guys, just...
There's a great deal to be learned.
Hey, at least we get this combo.
You will pay for this. You all will pay.
Woo! We get the combo. Hell yeah. We'll have to see. I don't think we're ever getting more than 12 units on the board. How many do we have? We have 7 plus 3 at 10 right now.
No mercy.
Amadryad, number 2. Gourd. Yeah, it is just a brutal loss. Absolutely brutal. Not in the back row. Surprised by that. Alright, we have 7 here, so we need to play this in the front row. That's a weird bug. Yeah. This is over, that's fine. Even if I'd not committed as much round 1, I still think I lose. Because they would win round 1 either way, and then their long round 3 was always going to be devastating. Or they would have been pushed round 2 and gone for a 2-0. Hopefully they fix this effect soon. I heard it was a bug, like a shader bug, so... Oof. Absolutely annihilated. Actually, I should have played Usurper here, right? I could have got a buff on the guess on my operator. Nah, they would have purified it with Caress.
What is this ridiculous law he's devised?
Yeah. Look at the Gezzos value they're getting. It's another 7 points on the Gezzos. Prospector to finish it off. Yeah, it's over. You win, my guy. Click anything. Jesus. There you go. Alright, so we lost pretty hard. 39-point difference. Wow. Brutal loss. But yeah, this deck is weak to that kind of deck, unfortunately. Should probably try to rank up before playing all these kind of decks, right? Alright, let's find one more game. Alright, monsters. Arachas Swarm. Interesting.
Any last words?
So Swarm versus Swarm. Cool. This card will be very useful here. Alright. Mulligan. Oh, nice. We can get bonded off. And we have a Blight Maker. That's really nice. I said nice 3 times just now, I realized. So let's use some other word. That's really good for me. There you go. We don't have the Ream Day or any Darlans. We don't have Oneiromancy. We don't have Germain for the Slave Infantry. So unfortunately, we're relying mainly on our Alba Pikeman and the single Blight Maker. Can get something with Artorias actually. Potentially get another Alba Pikeman would be really good for me. Natural selection is obviously a concern. Why is nobody ending? Like, come on. Arachas Nest. Fortunately, can't play that. Might as well play Blightmaker. Two golden stream of magic sheep. Come on, play in the melee row. You know you want to. We'll go Boombreaker.
How many rocks champion?
Actually, it makes a little bit of sense there. This is where the first natural selection drops, if they have it. Striga, okay. That makes sense. Actually, that's a commitment. If taking Striga means they didn't have natural selection, because that's cheaper, right? So I assume this survives unless they play Parasite on it. And Arachas Swarm does play Parasite. Spontaneous evolution. Alright, let's see what our Artorias gives us.
What is truth if not an illusion?
Yeah, we'll take the bonded effect.
Yes.
Try to snipe out as many ones as we can. To make sure I play my Emperor Brigade next, so that I can get that thinned out. Retry dive. Oh. Really? Really?
Discipline. That is what you spoke like.
Damn it. That's a little annoying. Okay, so I guess I can play my Slave Infantry on the Mage Assassin. That gives me a decent Bright F. Leader charge. Leader charge. Yennefer? Is this their Yennefer? No. Maybe they're using a Bone Talisman? Oh no, they're going for Chimera. Yeah. This is a lot of points. They didn't use their tactile advantage yet. It's interesting. Okay. Might Yennefer now though. But we do. I don't. Best Bone Talisman, okay. Okay, how many points is Ryghev? Ryghev is 4 plus 2 plus 2. Is that right? 4 plus it's 8 points plus 1. That's 9. If he passes 10s, we're quite behind actually. We are quite behind. I don't think we can catch up. 10 plus 1. This is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1 9. So this is 9. This is 10 19 points. I think we can keep up actually. Which is pretty insane to think about it.
You are dogs, and I shall treat you as such.
Did I do the math wrong? This is how many points? This is 1 2 3 4 5 7 plus 3 10. So I'd have to use 2 leader charges. I'd use 1 leader charger because this ticks twice. Yeah, so Bone Talisman now is enough, right? Nice. Leader charge was needed there because it would have been a die otherwise. It would have been 49 to 49. Alright, cool. So, we didn't play the most, but we did play Ryghev. I mean, we have Ramon for the Derlin though, so that's a similar. Do we need a lock? I don't think so. What a Swarm player needs to be locked on. Oh, that's so good for me. That is not a great draw. Alright, Swarm versus Swarm. So they still have Parasites, that's the... So I want... Ream Day, Usurp... I need like 4 different goals I want. Defender would be nice as well. So they have Behemoth left, they have Yennefer, they have another Bone Talisman, they have Parasite. I don't know if they're running Daldy Lock, I assume they're not. They still have another Chimera. That's nice. Oniromancy. Oh, come on. Alright. Mulligan, you first. Oh, you... Oh my... Oh, I should have mulliganed the Assassin first. Shh. Shoot. That is so unfortunate.
I bring death. Quite literally.
That is so unfortunate. It's really annoying. Oh, I think we've lost this because of that. This is the 3rd game with no Usurper, like, in hand. We had to play him to 2 times. We didn't even draw Oniromancy once. Yeah, that's the reason why cutting Oniromancy for, like, Heatwave or something just feels so bad. This is Arachas Behemoth, I assume. We don't even have our Ream Days, so our Darelins are just... We're not capitalizing on our Darelins. That's so bad, that's so bad.
Begone! Begone, you devils!
Damn it, man. Oh, that's so frustrating. It's really frustrating. Yeah, but this is, you can see why Soldiers will not be tier 1 anytime soon. They just lack the tools needed to, you know, go up against, like... They have a reset in Peter, right? But it's 1 reset and... I mean, I could put him in here, but I just want to play these cards, man. I'm quite annoyed by the draw. Very annoyed by Yuafan. Really? Are you that scared about him? Come on, man. Alright, so we just want to swarm as much as possible. I mean, they have Yennefer, Yrden, I assume they're playing the standard, pretty standard Swarm, Arachas Swarm deck, right? So it's Yrden, Yennefer in their hand. Yep. We're getting Yrden so badly. It looks like we're ahead, but we're actually not. Because Yrden exists. But I can actually last him at Bone Talisman because I think that'd be the best way to do it. So get some points, right? Aguara, 2 locks, interesting. Wow. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, right? So we can play this. Which row has lesser? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So place in the front row.
There's order! Empire will sing of this day.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Every die. Right? If I had Ream Day here, that'd be amazing, right? But no. I get Yafan. Curse. Okay. I think we just won. I think we just won. They just...
Better off giving up now.
Boom! We won! I don't know how we won. Oh my god, they didn't draw well at all. I think we won even if they're Yurden, actually. We had a lot of points. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. That's the 3 games. You can see it's a lot of fun. We got to click Germain once. And that shows you the potential he has. Hell yeah. Alright guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I don't really have much to say about this deck. I think I covered a lot of it in the intro already. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, please do show your support below. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.